Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Sports Crazies. When it comes to sports, some pro athletes are multi-talented. While they may dominate in one particular league, they can also hold their own in other fields. Several of these athletic stars juggled multiple sports in high school and college before choosing one to focus on. Others went to play in more than one league professionally. Here's a closer look at 8 NFL athletes whose skills famously translated to more than one sport. Number 1. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has a history in both baseball and football. The athlete started out playing both sports for North Carolina State University from 2008 to 2010, before transferring to the University of Wisconsin. He played minor league baseball for the Tri-City Dust Devils in 2010 and the Asheville Taurus in 2011. In 2018, the Yankees acquired him from the Texas Rangers, assigning him to a Double-A Trenton roster. Wilson has been playing baseball on and off for years. He's undoubtedly better known as a football star. Since being selected by the Seahawks in the 2012 NFL Draft, the athlete has certainly made a name for himself. In addition to being named the NFL Rookie of the Year in his debut season, he has a Super Bowl win under his belt and holds the record for most wins by an NFL quarterback through 7 seasons. In 2019, he also became the highest paid player in the NFL, thanks to a 4-year, $140 million contract extension with the Seahawks.
Russell takes the snap, drops back, he's going to throw down the middle. Come on,
Number 2. Michael Vick. Generally considered to have one of the strongest arms in all professional football, Michael Vick can sling it with the best of them. Seeing that he was drafted by the Colorado Rockies back in 2000 as a pitcher, after 4 years away from the mound, maybe we shouldn't be so surprised. Just goes to show how freakish of an athlete Vick really is. Herschel Walker. Is there any sport that Herschel Walker hasn't tried? He was a standout on the track and field team in high school and also participated in football and basketball. After graduating, he continued to compete in both football and track at the University of Georgia, becoming a 3-time All-American and the winner of the 1982 Heisman Trophy. He was later elected to the College Football Hall of Fame. Deion Sanders. You may know him as Prime Time, and for good reason. Deion Sanders remains the only athlete in history to appear in both a Super Bowl and a World Series. The star athlete was a member of the NFL for 14 seasons from 1989 to 2005. Throughout his NFL career, he played for the Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, and the Baltimore Ravens. As if being an NFL star wasn't enough, he also had a part-time career as a baseball outfielder. He was in the MLB for 9 seasons from 1989 to 2001. Over that time, he played for the New York Yankees, the Atlanta Braves, the Cincinnati Reds, and the San Francisco Giants.
I actually think there should be a separate category for people like him other than the Hall of Fame. It should be the Hall of Fame and then the Hall of Fame. I don't know. It's game.
Number 5. Bo Jackson. A list of multi-sport professional athletes wouldn't be complete without mentioning Bo Jackson, who played in the NFL and MLB and is considered one of the greatest athletes ever. Jackson was selected by the New York Yankees in the 1982 baseball draft, but opted to go to Auburn University and play college football. He ended up winning the Heisman Trophy, and in 1986 was drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. However, he did not want to play for that franchise and instead joined the majors, becoming an outfielder for the Kansas City Royals. The following year, he signed the Los Angeles Raiders and made his NFL debut. Jackson excelled in both sports and became the first athlete to make all-star teams in 2 major North American sports. Number 6. Colin Kaepernick. Before Colin Kaepernick was Kaepernicking in end zones to celebrate his touchdowns, the current San Francisco 49ers quarterback was showing how great of an athlete he was in other sports. Not only was he drafted in the 43rd round of the MLB draft by the Cubs to pitch for them thanks to his 2-time All-Star nods, but he also starred on his high school basketball team in addition to leading the huddle on the football field. Niners fans sure are happy he chose the whole football route. Number 7. Brandon Weeden. An all-state football and baseball player in high school, Brandon Weeden was taken in the 2nd round by the Yankees in the 2002 draft as a pitcher. He was traded to the Dodgers prior to the 2004 season, along with Jeff Reaver and Yancy Brazaban for Kevin Brown, but he never advanced beyond high A. All told, he went 1926 with a 5.02 ERA and 8.3 K9 in 108 appearances before hanging it up in 2007 and enrolling at Oklahoma State to play football. He redshirted his first year and played in just 4 games over the next 2 years before taking over as the Cowboys starter in 2010. In his 2 years as a starter, he threw a combined 9,004 yards and 71 touchdowns before being selected in the 1st round last year. He's already 29, so his NFL career may not be a long one, but as of now, he's slated to be the starter for the upcoming season. Matt Cassell. Despite the fact that he spent his entire college career at USC backing up Carson Palmer and Matt Leinart, the New England Patriots drafted Matt Cassell in the 7th round on the strength of his pro day performance. After spending his 3 seasons on the bench, he got his chance in 2008 when Tom Brady went down with a season-ending injury in the first game of the season, and he went on to throw for 3,693 yards and 21 touchdowns. He was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs the following season, where he spent the past 3 years before being released this offseason and signing with the Minnesota Vikings. His baseball career stretches all the way back to Little League, where he was starting first baseman for the Northridge team that reached the 1994 Little League World Series Finals. He played baseball in high school, but didn't play in college until his senior season. That year, he made 8 appearances for the Trojans, going 0-1 with a 9.35 ERA and 10 strikeouts in 8.2 innings of work. On potential loan, the Oakland A's took him in the late rounds, and he had not been drafted in the NFL. It would have been interesting to see if he would have pursued baseball. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.